Hello everyone and welcome back to From Our Basement Gaming.
Hi everybody.
We are back with part 11 of our Spyro the Dragon Year of the Dragon Let's Play.
That we are.
Yep. So, what misadventures will we get into this time?
Good question.
We shall find out.
That we will.
Oh man, I hope all of you guys are staying cool wherever you are.
Yes.
We don't know about where you guys have been, but in our area we've had heat wave, pretty serious heat wave.
Yes, so much so that the UN has decided that we're beyond global warming, it's essentially global boiling.
I see. That might be a little bit hyperbolic.
On the plus side, we got another dragon.
Yes. But, yes, global warming is very real and very much a problem.
Yep, the heat wave is not helping.
Yes. I feel like calling it global boiling might be a pinch too dramatic.
You're probably right.
You're probably going to cause a panic by saying that.
True. I'm not just the one who I'm not the one who invented it. It was
right. No. I know.
Yeah. So let's see. Midday Garden.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. We're heading to a different place.
Yes. Now we completed World 2?
It looks like it. Well, let's check.
Taking a look at the atlas.
Yeah. This is such a convenient atlas.
It is.
Such a convenient feature.
Buzz's Dungeon, Midday Garden, Icy Peak, Spouse, River Tourist.
So it looks like we're still missing some eggs in some areas.
Right.
But yes, we hope you guys are all staying cool. We've also had some violent thunderstorms.
Yes, we did. Frightening.
Yeah, almost to the point where I was like wondering if a hurricane was passing through.
Ooh.
But I don't think it was quite that bad. Probably tropical storms, as they call them.
Evening Lake? Spike is born.
Bumbling, idiotic, worthless fool! I ask you to carry out one simple task, and you fail me.
When I'm able to
You
hear
should have
them.
known better than to rely on a child. But don't worry about it. I'll deal with them now.
These eggs can't be worth all this trouble.
Without the dragons, the magic in this world will wither away. Without magic, I'll die.
Well,
and
that's
so
a
will
vacant
your
stare.
ever so slim chance of becoming
No.
a sorceress.
Wow. She's pretty mad at her.
Watch how a real sorceress dispatches her enemies.
Poor Bianca.
How would you like some dragon for lunch?
That expression.
I know.
Were you kind of interested for some reason?
Let's see what Bianca's interested in.
It's a little too bad for our cheetah friend, but...
I'm afraid so.
My tactical instincts told me the sorceress would attack you here, so I flew in to help out. It seems
Seems
my
my
rocket
rocket
launchers don't affect
this
this creature, but I can assist you by dropping ammunition. Now get in there and fight the good
Sure
fight.
thing, Sergeant Bird. We got a war to win.
Yes.
Oops. That was lucky. Ah, good. So... Alright, that seemed to work. Oh, Moo Moo.
Man.
Ah,
Running around.
pretty much. Oh, doo-doo. Yikes is right. Oh, that works. Whoa! Woo! He's Ow! He's destroying the stage.
Yep.
Oh dear. Oof! He's eating the thing, and we're
the cable. If you're wondering why we jumped right into harm's way, it's because our HDMI cable messed up.
yes, it did.
So I had to pull up the laptop.
Thankfully, yeah, we still got this baby to depend on.
Even though the laptop has like a second delay. And if you heard that noise by any chance, that was the rumble feature.
Yes.
That's why I usually turn them off personally, because they're not very comfortable.
Ah, we got
there
the
it
picture
is.
back.
It's back on our TV. I know, sometimes it's like a shock collar in our TVs.
Uh-huh.
Or what I imagine a shock collar would be like. I wouldn't actually know what a shock collar was like.
Well,
thankfully.
I see. Well, I had one
You had one?
for our dog.
Oh no. That's not good. They do not recommend shock collars. It's
Yes.
very painful. Oh my goodness. That HDMI cable strikes again. You guys
Oh,
can't
dearie me.
You guys can't see it, but it's basically like when your antenna's not working and you have a bunch of fuzz.
Yes.
Either that or like a really old VHS tape that's damaged to the point where the picture doesn't show up anymore.
Yes. Either way, it's not pretty.
Yeah. Whichever analogy works for you. Depending on your age, one or the other would work.
Right. Get some food so I can rescue my dragonfly.
Or if you're not familiar with TV antennas or cable TV at all, I guess neither analogy would work for you if you're young enough.
Hi. People are not doing antennae anymore.
Well, if they're doing everything streaming, or if they've always had a digital TV.
Because,
I mean, it depends. If they're in a family where they've experienced watching cable TV, they would know. But if they grew up just watching streaming, they might not know.
really lining him up that way.
Because I mean, I don't know. I don't know the statistics. I know supposedly a lot of people are not doing cable TV.
Right.
But I don't have actual numbers, so I don't know.
And I was under the impression that people were switching back to digital antennae, which is what we had before.
Right. Okay, I see. Well, I didn't know about our viewers.
True.
Although we're hoping, well, based on our previous demographics that I looked at, most of you are in our age range, roughly.
Yes.
Some being
So you
a
know
little younger. So most of you are probably at least familiar with the antenna analogy. And probably a fair number of you at least remember VHSs enough to kind of know what I was talking about.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
I would hope. Except for maybe a few on the younger end of our most common demographic, but I haven't checked it in a while to see if our demographic has changed.
True.
I kind of doubt that it's changed that much, though. Because the games we play are games we grew up with, so it kind of makes sense that the majority of the people watching would be in our relative age range because they would have grown up with the same games, roughly.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Whereas if we were playing Fortnite, we'd probably have a lot of younger viewers.
Yes.
I mean, I know some people in our age range play Fortnite, but I know a lot of kids play Fortnite too, so...
Yeah.
My tactical...
But that's good. I feel like we're mostly hitting our target demographic.
Of course.
There are some outliers. I know some of you who might be a little bit older than us are probably like, hey, what about me?
We haven't forgotten about you guys.
We haven't forgotten about you guys yet. Ow. And then, of course, some people who are younger, but...
How are you watching this if you're
Yeah,
younger?
why are you watching it? How are you watching this? How are you... We're not...
We're not for kids.
We're not for kids, no. And we're not exciting enough that it would benefit you to secretly watch us either.
Yeah.
There's really no draw either way for kids.
Yeah.
On our channel, I think. They would probably be pretty mad at me for some of the things I said.
Oh boy.
If the kids,
I'm afraid to ask.
kiddos were watching. Mostly the Mario movie stuff. Although there are probably a good number of people in our age that might be mad at me for that.
Yeah.
And maybe the Sonic movie, but I don't know if the Sonic movies have as much of a dedicated fan base as the Mario movie. It'll eventually be movies, but yeah, movie.
Yes.
It still hurts me that there's going to be more than one, but what can you do? That's the way this is these days. Now everybody's talking about the Barbie movie. Now I haven't seen the Barbie movie yet. I don't even know if I'm going to see it. Well, okay, let me put it this way. I don't think I'm going to see it in theaters. Whether I watch it on streaming or not, I haven't decided yet. Oh! You know, when less nice political people have problems with it, it almost makes me want to watch it.
The right?
The right wing.
Yeah.
Trying not to get too political here, but
Understandable.
But I'll just say people of the more conservative leaning that have a problem with it. The fact that they have an issue and the issues they have with it almost makes me want to watch it.
I'm concerned. Why would they lose it over a movie about a human plastic doll living in a dream house?
Oh, because feminism?
Yes.
That and even though this has no reflection on the character, there is one of the Barbies is played by a trans woman. The character is not trans. The Barbie is not a trans Barbie. But played by a trans actress, and apparently that's enough to send them on a tizzy.
Such spoiled sad, strange little
Yeah,
parts.
yeah, it's very confusing that they're, and telling that they're mad about, you know, because they're claiming, oh, this is the trans agenda and it's getting in the way of our... This is probably the most political I'm gonna get on here.
What agenda?
I know, right? But they're like, oh, it's ignoring its core audience. In other words, they're trying to say the poor, cisgendered little girls. And
This is a
I'm
movie
like,
for little girls.
this is not a movie for little girls. This is a movie for everybody. And I honestly, from the trailers, I feel like some of the humor is for people who are grown up now that used to play with Barbie dolls. That just kind of,
I was of the opinion with this Mario movie and this Barbie movie that they're trying to make movies for children of the 90s who are now 30-somethings in the 20s.
right, but also trying to make it for the current kids. which was
Yeah.
another, you know, no offense, but was another issue with the Mario movie. I'm just gonna give up. I'm never gonna shut up about it, I guess. But anyway, not until I write that really long post that I was planning to make. That's why I haven't had it all word saladed out on paper yet. So that's
I wish you the best.
thanks. But yeah, and I think that's what the Barbie movie's doing too. Like this balancing act of we want to make it for the current generation, but also for the people who grew up with. And Barbie goes way back, further back than the 90s kids, much further back. So, like what, the 40s?
50s.
50s. Okay. Not quite.
Close.
Not quite as far as I said, the 50s. So yeah, I mean, that's a lot of generations to juggle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is a lot of generations to juggle. But I think overall critics like it. It's just, you know... Yes! Like... But to me it's very telling that they're upset with a movie that the message is... Oh, yeah. You know, be proud of who you are. Like anybody. It's not... See, that's the problem. They hear the, you know, be proud of who you are and unapologetically be yourself, and they automatically assume, oh, you're talking about LGBT plus people.
That's sad because...
And it's like, no, everybody.
That is a very beautiful moral to teach everyone.
Yeah.
And... Hey, look.
Oh,
Listen to me, Dragon. Spyro, this is serious now. The sorceress is planning a trap for you, and if she catches you,
she's
believe me, you don't want to know
kind
what
of starting
she's
to
gonna
help us, even
do.
though
Look, I
she's
promise to take
like-
good care of the rest of the eggs. I mean it.
like what?
Just
but
take Hunter and go back
I'm,
home
I'm
before...
still not on your
before-
side, but
I can't
but
say it.
you know, you
Just
better
go.
watch out. This is bad. We have a trap for you.
Yeah.
I see a little internal conflict happening.
Interesting. But yes, that's a very good lesson to learn, and it saddens me that disgusting, really, that
Yeah,
they
and
are...
this article was also, unfortunately, of a religious background. I say unfortunate because, you know, people like that make the really tolerant religious people look bad. It seems like the noisiest, I'll just say, the noisiest of Christians that aren't as tolerant as the religion itself should be, if you're following it. In my opinion, anyway, what I interpret as accurately. I won't get into it too much, but I guess what I'm saying is it's really sad when something of a religious background, a site of a religious background, that is cool, is expressing a view that sounds really intolerant.
Yeah.
Because I'm, you know, regardless of somebody's religious, political, whatever beliefs, I feel like we should be tolerant of each other and we should, let people live as themselves as long as they're not hurting other people or themselves, Yeah. I need 50 to get there.
Yes.
So yeah, if I'm making sense, that's what I... But anyway,
I think you are.
and the only reason this was on my mind is I did watch a video about it. But yeah, that's what everybody's talking about right now. I guess there was some kind of meme about there's the people that go see the Barbie movie, and then there's the people that see the, Oppenheimer movie. Which, I guess I'm technically not going to be either of those until, like maybe when the Barbie movie's on streaming. If it's on something I have, I'm not,
Gonna go out of your way.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to subscribe to something or do a trial just to watch the Barbie movie. I'm not like that needing to see it, You don't need to see it that badly.
Right.
Alright, this is like chasing ants with the magnifying glass
Pretty much.
that we always see the kids do on TV shows.
Yes, both the ant bully and then the gremlin thingy-mabob.
Yeah. I mean, let me know in the comments, did you guys ever know anyone who actually did that? Because I was kind of like, are there kids that do that, or is that just something that they did in media?
Yeah, because that's...
I've never seen a kid do that. So I'm like, where did this idea come from?
Some bear sold us.
Yeah, because that's not something my peers nor myself did. I mean, the most I saw was like on cartoons and
I mean, I didn't hang
music
out.
videos.
I didn't hang out with future psychopaths, so
Neither did I.
I mean, so maybe that's why I didn't see anybody like that. But yeah, let us know in the comments if you actually knew someone like that.
Yeah,
Although I swear I met someone who...
I see.
I met somebody who told me he has some sociopathic tendencies. And he said it with a straight face, so I don't think he was kidding.
Uh-huh.
And that seems like something a sociopath would say. And how he would say it,
Wowza.
like just as a matter of fact thing. The only part of that concerned me is at the time I was working in Japan teaching English, and this was one of my coworkers who said this to me.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Coworker.
and I'm there thinking like, okay, maybe you should keep that under wraps. And like not express that around any of your bosses.
Safety dictates you wouldn't admit that stuff.
Yeah, especially, and I kept an eye on him because, I mean, he was like, we worked with kids, and I didn't want him to, like, do anything weird with the kids.
Right.
He just kind of mentioned that he... I'm just trying to think. Kind of just enjoyed it when the kids were unhappy, which I thought was weird.
Enjoying it when the kids were unhappy. Oh my gosh.
Be careful around these parts, little dragon. There be more ghosts in this here shipyard than I can check with.
I don't know. I don't know why he decided to tell me that. I mean, he could have been joking, but it's a very odd thing to joke about.
Concerning thing to joke about.
Yeah. So I kind of just took him seriously because I thought...
Most parents would want to keep their children away from a guy who behaves that way.
Yeah. I was kind of there thinking, how is this guy working here?
Good question. If it's where I think it is, was it because of ladies? Or was it a bad guy? Company's full of bad guys.
Well, this is the place where they were a sister school to a Korean school.
Oh gosh. That school.
Yeah, but like the HR lady that hired me seemed really nice and like really aware of things. So I'm guessing if this was a real thing, he must have like lied or, you know, not admitted any of that because he's not an idiot. So I'm not sure why he decided to tell me unless he wanted to see me.
To be honest?
Either to be honest or wanted to see me be uncomfortable, yeah. Like, thinking if he made me uncomfortable, like maybe that would satisfy him. Although that's almost kind of more of a word I probably shouldn't say it on here.
Right.
I don't even know if I should have said the words I said before. Oh well, I don't know. In YouTube, it's really hard. It's really hard sometimes, you know. I don't know what's going to upset YouTube and what isn't. Oh well, I mean, we're not monetized yet. It might just be one of those things where when we do monetize, they might be like, oh, you'll get money for all of the videos except this one. Because of a word you said at 25 minutes in.
Yes.
And I'll be like, oh. Actually, I think it was 26 minutes. But you get
I do. I get the picture, get the point. Got the Nickelodeon guts. And,
oh no. Don't play that with me. We'll start hating you.
oh
I'm kidding. But,
no! You're right.
If it's anything like the Game Grumps.
Right.
That's what really broke up Aaron and JonTron. Nickelodeon does. Ego Raptor and JonTron.
Yes, because John has a habit of not sharing knowledge when he should have.
Yeah, it would give you an advantage. Knowing how to play would give me an advantage.
Yeah. That was not a nice thing.
I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's infuriating when you don't know how to play a game.
That's true.
And your friend knows, and they're like, I don't have to tell because I'm.
It's why I try to share that information with you.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. Yeah. It's like, you know, in middle school, I had that friend that taught me how to play Duel Monsters, and he didn't explain all the rules properly, so of course he beat me.
What a jerk.
Of course he beat me because he just, you know, he pulled a Seto Kaiba and just played the Blue Eyes. Although, but to get to the credit of Seto Kaiba, he at least sacrificed 2 monsters before he played the Blue Eyes. The problem is the episode forgot and just let him play the other 2 Blue Eyes without sacrificing monsters. But anyway, I digress. But no, this friend, he just puts the Blue Eyes down and like destroys my monster and took care of the rest of my life points. And I didn't know that he wasn't allowed to do that because I didn't know the rules yet. So I was just like, oh man.
Friends like that, I'd rather play solitaire.
Forget about whether it's a challenge or not. We just would rather play solitaire than play with somebody who doesn't teach you the rules.
Yeah.
So you know what I did? I read the rule book. That's how I found out he taught me the wrong way. And I'm like, oh jeez. I'm like, no wonder he won so easily. Although even playing by the rules, I was always beaten. I always lost. It was difficult for me. Okay. Oh, great. You're too cute. Oh, they make them like little dogs.
They are. And I'm guessing this is the end of the road for us in this treasure chest?
I guess. doesn't seem like... I mean, other than the thing that would bring you back up, but...
Right.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're actually out of time, so we'll see you guys in the next part. This
Take
is
care,
actually
everyone.
A perfect place to end.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.